dozens of drivers, only one can become champion.
Can you believe we're almost at the end of 2021 already? It seems like yesterday that I was sitting down to watch pre-season testing in F1, and now we're only 6 races away from Lewis being crowned champion again. Or Max being crowned champion, but hopefully Lewis. There have been some exciting racing game releases this year, with arguably the best one still to come in Forza Horizon 5. F1 2021 yet again provided a great experience for F1 fans. WRC 10 whet the appetite of rally enthusiasts. Riders Republic covered the biking, flying and skiing/snowboarding fanbase, and Hot Wheels Unleashed awakened the child in all of us. 2021 has been a really good year for racing games, but what about next year? I'm Mark from Racing Games, and I'm here today to talk about the 5 most anticipated racing games of 2022. Okay, so we're yet to have a title for this newest entry in the Need for Speed series, nor do we have any gameplay, or even a trailer come to think of it. So just enjoy this footage of Most Wanted and Underground for now. What we do know is that a game is coming, and that this is the first Need for Speed game to be solely developed by Criterion since Most Wanted in 2012. It's also the first Need for Speed game to be coming to next-gen consoles, so it will look gorgeous as well as play well. With the former developers of Burnout at the helm, and coming off the back of Need for Speed Heat, this looks like a very promising game. We're estimating a release during 2022, as this looks most likely given its delays up till now.
Cover units be advised, suspect was last seen southbound through the Petersburg interchange. Quadrant has been authorized. Additional units will be provided in detail to the perimeter. Stay tuned for updates.
As the name suggests, F1 2022 will launch in 2022. This year's entry has had some issues, but considering the circumstances during its development, Codemasters have once again delivered an exceptional F1 game. The addition of Breaking Point brought the series into a new story-driven era, and we're hoping for more of the same with F1 2022, whether that's an extension of 2021's story or a brand new narrative with an all-new cast of characters. F1 2022 will be the first game in the F1 series to be released fully under the new EA Codemasters partnership, and considering EA's success with other sports franchises, there's a lot of promise going into this one. Plus, with a 23 race calendar earmarked for next year, there will be more tracks than ever to master. My team should be making a return, and if Codemasters continue to tweak the formula like they did this year, the mode will continue to provide hours of entertainment. This is another entry on this list that technically doesn't have a release date yet, but we're guessing will be released next year. We have seen a teaser trailer already, and in Forza's case, that normally means a new game is on the horizon, if you'll pardon the pun. The graphics in the trailer look beautiful, showing yet again the progress Turn 10 make with every Forza Motorsport game they develop. This will be the first title in the main Forza series to be released for the Xbox Series X and S, and will be an Xbox exclusive, meaning the game's performance should be second to none. On top of that, Turn 10 have also promised a deeper multiplayer experience, so get ready to hop on with your friends for more endurance races rather than the quick 5-lappers.
Best team, best car.
Win by having the money, by having the guts.
Announced during EA Play Live, this title came as a very welcome surprise for racing fans. Grid is a racing series that has huge potential, but it's never realised it under Codemasters. After the EA takeover though, more funding can be poured into the franchise.
They know who I am. I'm Nathan McCain, 5-time Grid Series World Champion, soon to be 6 times.
Like the F1 series, Grid is venturing more into storytelling with Legends. We've seen on-track storytelling in the last Grid game with the Nemesis AI system, but this time Codemasters have gone one step further with a cast of characters to compete against rather than just a random AI racer that you may never meet again. Grid Legends aims to fix that flaw in the rivalries by giving the player an actual goal to achieve rather than just slogging through race after race without any real incentive. Players now race as the underdog, forging a path through the grid to beat the antagonist and achieve the acclaim. If done correctly, this can make for a very fun racing experience, and given Codemaster's success with Breaking Point this year, we've got high hopes for Grid next year.
Only one can become champion.
My name is Yume Tanaka. My goal is to become the first woman ever to win the championship.
You just knew it had to be this. We've spoken already about Forza, now let's take a look at the competition. Firstly, we have a confirmed release date of 4th of March 2022, so it's arriving early in the year. GT7 will be available on both PS5 and PS4, so players don't need to jump through hoops in order to be able to play the game. Oh, and did we mention this is shaping up to be the best Gran Turismo game ever made? Sure, that's a pretty bold claim to make, but just from looking at the trailers we can really see the potential. The visuals are stunning, the track roster is well stocked, and the vehicle list is bursting at the seams. This is before you factor in the dynamic weather system and new damage model being added for next year's release. We already know Gran Turismo has one of, if not the best physics models in racing, so for damage to finally be added is a pretty big deal, whatever form it may take. Polyphony look as though they're taking full advantage of the PS5's capabilities, and we can't wait to experience GT7 in March next year. The real driving simulator looks to be well and truly back in its full glory. So that's our list. Do you agree with our picks, or have we missed out your favourite? Let us know in the comments below. For now though, thanks for watching. I've been Mark from Racing Games, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to never miss an upload, and now I'm off to work my second job. These games aren't going to pay for themselves after all.